My name is Isaac Kojewusi. This is AgriSpark Ghana, igniting the youth interest in agriculture. Often more than not, agriculture is misconstrued to be one that is only for the folks in the village. Pick your cutlass, pick your hoe, and go and farm. Is that the case now? After we get the university degree and after we get the experience from the university, if the opportunity is given to us to take up jobs in agriculture and businesses in agriculture, will we do it? Join AgriSpark Ghana as we visit random people on the University of Cape Coast campus and find out from them if indeed they still have those misconceptions, if there is a change, or if they are going to grasp opportunity in agriculture. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow us for a lot more in the agric and agriculture space. Thank you very much.
Yes, what's your name and what's the program you're doing?
Okay, first of all, teaching medicine, and then I'm reading biomedical sciences.
Okay, that's interesting. What comes into mind when you hear of agriculture?
Okay, so agriculture is basically based on plants and then building up for consumption. Crops, building of crops, planting of trees,
Okay.
and then afforestation to help the country to improve in terms like for trading purposes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you consider a profession in agriculture? Probably if you graduate and you're being offered a job opportunity, would you consider that?
Yeah.
Would you consider?
Yes. Yeah.
But before that, let's say currently you are given an opportunity to change your program. Would you consider pursuing any agricultural program?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. There are misconception out there that when you mention agriculture, you are talking about going to the farm to wait. Have you encountered such misconception before?
Yes, please.
Yes. Do you also think agriculture means going to the farm to wait, or you have a different perception about agriculture?
Not particularly going to the farm to eat, but I think that agriculture helps to build the society because that's our source of food.
Okay.
Yeah, so it helps to build us like our energy level. Yeah, and then also some of the herbs from agriculture are being used to prepare medicine. So I think that agriculture is a good aspect in our life. It is one of the basic things in our life that helps us to live.
That's interesting. What would you tell the youths out there who have misconception that agriculture means going to the farm to work?
Okay, so misconception about agriculture need to be eradicated because we have to get a good conception about it, and then it helps. You have to look at the beneficial side of it, the importance and the significance of it, because when we cut down trees and stuff and then we don't get anybody like the forestry commission to guide us, like our ozone layer will go, but then to affect the country. And then also plants helps to build us, even with photosynthesis and the process of photosynthesis, and then even respiration. Without plants we can't live. So I think that agriculture doesn't mean going to the farm, but also it helps us to build a society. Yeah.
All right.
So,
thank you so much, Christabel, for speaking to us. Good man. What's your name and the program you're offering?
Okay, my name is J. Solomon and I'm offering BSc in nursing.
Okay, that's interesting. Mr. Entry, what's your perception about agriculture? What do you think of when you hear agriculture?
Well, agriculture is when I hear agriculture, I don't think it is something new in this system or this world.
Okay.
Because the basic of our well-being is through agriculture.
Okay.
So when I hear agriculture, I see it to be something like a fundamental thing in this world.
Okay. You mentioned that you are offering nursing. If you are given the opportunity to forego nursing and then consider pursuing another program in agriculture, would you consider that opportunity?
Oh, well, before I do that, agriculture is something that is very nice.
Okay.
But before I quit or I stop my program and go for agriculture, I'll consider the current state of the nation, because now people in nursing career are not getting jobs, they are not being recruited. So if I'm to consider that, I can go for agriculture, which I think if I start doing it, I can make ends meet in agriculture.
Yes, you mentioned the current state.
Yeah.
Do you think the current state of agriculture is so interesting that the youth would want to venture into, from your point of view?
Yes, because if we look at what currently the president is doing, that is one district, one factory, the establishment of that, and it's really improving agriculture. So if the youth are to consider that, they will surely venture into agriculture, because if they cultivate and when they send it to the market, it's being purchased and they are getting the money the way they want, then I think they will be very much interested in that.
Interesting. There is a misconception that when you mention agriculture, then you are referring to taking the cutlass to go and weed. Were you at some point in time had that misconception?
Oh yeah, at some point I had that, because me, I'm in Ashanti.
Okay.
And when people are saying that they are into agriculture, it's mainly the holding of the cutlass and going to farm and stuff. But at some point too, I see some people, they don't even go to farms. Yeah, but they are saying that they are doing agriculture. So it's not basically that. It's just the mindset. You know, there are people who are economically stable, yet they prefer
Going into
agriculture. So, and you don't see them holding the cutlass.
Okay.
And stuff, but they are still doing it.
Okay. Would you consider a profession in agriculture when you are done with school? Would you consider a profession in agriculture?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. If there is a room for that kind of stuff, yeah, I'll surely do that.
That's interesting. Thank you so much, Entry, for speaking to us.
You're welcome.